So Powell in pole, Hattersley on grid 2, Stephen Docker, Simon Lloyd on row 2, with what looks like Stefan Scully and Jamie Pender on the 3rd row, using the shortcut. And here we go then. Can Hattersley repeat his around the outside manoeuvre? He's got in there first. Powell is second. Lloyd in third. Docker. Pender side by side with Stefan Scully. Rob Moore. They've all made it through hairpin 1 this time. I sort of said that as though I was being optimistic, and it's Pagano that spun out, and I don't think they'll bring this one back. So we leave them to charge off to the bottom of the circuit. Will they all come back? That's the question. And it's Hattersley leading from Chris Powell, side by side. Stephen Docker, Simon Lloyd hangs on. And Pender, I think, made a move there on Stephen Docker that didn't work. And Docker's gone straight by Simon Lloyd, pinning Lloyd to the outside for turning to hairpin 2, and he's gone past Chris Powell. So Docker on a tear. Penalty for Cones. That's possibly short-cutting the circuit for kart number 3, which is David Whitehouse. Oh dear. Hattersley in charge, ahead of Stephen Docker, Chris Powell, Simon Lloyd. Let's pick up the battle for 3rd place. Powell, Lloyd, Rob Moore, Jamie Pender. I think we've had a change for position behind as Darrell Lowe's trying to find a way past Stefan Scully, and he's done it. Oh, bit of contact with Bolton. Martin Theodorou, Harrison Darville, Luke Hornsby. And James Hattersley in charge here with a 50.19, but Docker's going very quickly with a 49.789. I have to say, Docker's almost in a league of his own in terms of pace. 0.4 of a second faster than anybody else on the circuit. Hattersley might have a problem before the finish. Powell's made 3rd place his own. Rob Moore, Pender, behind Simon Lloyd, Darrell Lowe. Of course, we've lost a little bit of time with that false start. We're 7 minutes. It's a 7-minute heat. Hattersley does a 50 flat to a 49.8. Stephen Docker is running down James Hattersley. Powell, Moore, Lloyd, Pender, Darrell Lowe closing in. Stefan Scully, Jack Bolton, Mike Townley. In 23, Harrison Darville, Theodorou Hedges. Harry Neal having a quiet start to his Buckmore Park. His inauguration round. Don't ask me to say phenomenon. I can't say that either. So Hattersley's lead now. It was 1.2 on the last lap. It's now 0.6 of a second. It's game on at the front. It looks as though Stephen Docker's picked up the staff card because he is on a mission here. Hattersley knows he's there. Rob Moore has, I think, moved through to third place. So the question is, has Docker made the move? He's on the bumper, coming through Cafe Curve. Stephen Docker to turn one. Hattersley's not going to fight it too hard. Well, Docker made that look easy. And to be fair, Hattersley made it easy for him. So Rob Moore through. Kart 7 is a back marker. Pender, Bolton. All a bit busy down at the bottom of the field. Peter Harris lining up Luke Hornsby for paddock. It's looking in the bag for Docker. With a 48.7, he is the only driver under 49 seconds. What has he got on his tyres? He must have gone for the Super Softs. Well, Hornsby has held off Peter Harris. Oh, don't get off the line. Incredible kart control by Harry Neal. And he stays ahead of Chris Dixon. So Docker coming through to start his final lap with this one in the bag. 48.6. He's still 0.6 of a second faster than Hattersley, Rob Moore, Chris Powell, Simon Lloyd, James Martin. Looks as though Moe's going to hang on for third. Darrell Lowe closing in on Jamie Pender. Jack Bolton recovering from that heavy contact at the hairpin. Mike Townley, Martin Theodorou. Or was that Stephen Scully? Oh, Harry Neal racing with abandon. And we're looking for Stephen Docker. It's a win for Stephen Docker in some style, ahead of James Hattersley. Rob Moore is third, ahead of Christopher Powell. Simon Lloyd, James Martin, Darrell Lowe, Jack Bolton, Stephen Scully and Martin Theodorou rounds out the top 10. And somebody dope test Stephen Docker, because there's something not quite, there's something not human about this pace he was showing in that heat.